Howdy ho, neighborinos. I am here today with episode 15, I believe, of the Dark Rising Let's Play. And I'm really hungover, so I'm sorry if I sound like I'm in pain most of the time. It's because my brain is on fire. So cool. Also, we've leveled up the gang a lot, because this next battle is impossible to beat, because they outspeed your whole team and they kill everything in one hit. So we'll just hope this goes well, right? So Sheldon, that's me, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're gonna go fight these guys. So, what's been on my mind lately? Well, you see, there's this thing, man. I need to get my shit sorted out. I need to figure out what I want to do for a podcast. I know that's a crit, nice. I need to. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's intimidated, bro. But yeah, I need to get my shit sorted out, man. I need to figure out what I want to do for a podcast. I really want to do a podcast. I think I'm wasting time. Not like originally, my thought process was like, I should be able to kill from here. Hey, you think? Yep, Dragon Pulse. But my original thinking process was like, I don't want to do a podcast and it not be good, and then get burnt out on it and like waste it, you know. But I think I'm wasting time not doing it because there's like, I don't know, man. I got a lot of like pent up. I don't want to say pent up creativity, but I got a lot of like pent up energy, I guess sometimes, and I just want to rant it out, you know. So in the meantime, we'll go back to doing these podcast episodes of this Dark Rising. You know what I'm saying? We did actually drop out of the goo. We were probably at least the 52nd coach to drop out of the goo, which is unfortunate because Ogo's the boy. And we did have a lot of buddies in that league. At the beginning, we had a lot of buddies in that league. Towards the end there, the pickings were getting slim, you know. But hopefully this kills. I don't think it will, but maybe he can't kill us. Maybe? That did half. Dragon Pulse versus Dragon Pulse. But yeah, we had to drop out of the goo, man. I just don't have like the time or the drive or like the location to be able to upload and play good Wi-Fi battles and shit, and it just takes so much time, and like not being able to record my own shit. I should 2-KO this guy. Okay, yeah, that was easy. Cool. But yeah, you know, I wanna do a podcast, and I had to drop the goo because time and effort and all that shit. And it was fun though. I think when we left, I think I was in first place, and I think Shayquaza was still the kill leader, so that's wacky. But yeah, no face cam because, you know, I don't really have a good reason. I just didn't feel like putting face cam on. Eat dicks, okay? This is the podcast, okay? What do you want to see my face for? Just listen to my words. Let me paint you a word picture instead of looking at my fucking unshaven face, bro, okay? Don't fucking come at me sideways because I don't want to do face cam. Instead, there'll be a meme in there, probably. Knowing me, knowing me, bro, it'll probably be a funny meme anyway, so you're welcome. I'm gonna assume we're supposed to keep going. Someone is calling me, and I do not wish to speak to anyone at this moment. Oh, this is fucking... I know what this is. Okay. Thought I was a ghost? Wow. So podcast ideas. You know, it has to be, like, listen, I don't want to just be like, the Shayquaza podcast, and it's just me, and I just say things. Like, it's gotta have a thing. You know, it's gotta have a thing. Also, I don't want to have a podcast like don't get me wrong, I would totally do podcasts with people, but I don't want to have to rely on other people to do my shit. You know, I want to do my shit when I feel like doing my shit. There's a lot of time, you know, like being a content creator and shit, you know, it's like you gotta be in the right headspace to make the best content, I think, at least. Maybe some people can just fucking flip a switch and all of a sudden you're just good to do shit, but like, that ain't me, bro. That ain't me. If I'm not in a good mood, or I'm not, maybe have had a little drinky poo or something, you know, I'm not gonna make as good of content as I would if I was in like the right headspace, you know. So I like to be like ready to go, you know, and I don't always know when it's gonna be. So it's hard to like do stuff with other people because maybe like with the one we did with Pat, not the podcast, but the Let's Play we did with Pat. a lot of times one of us, it would be either early in the morning or late at night for, so we'd have one person that's like full of energy, ready to start their day, and the other person's kind of like 3 drinks in, just fucking sleepy, and that's usually me, because I don't like to do things in the morning, so I usually try not to schedule my shit in the morning, but yeah. So, podcast ideas, man, what could we do? What could we do? I want to have a podcast by myself, and I want to have guest episodes, like, I'll have people on and shit, but predominantly it's going to be me, and I'm going to be talking shit, and I have, like, man, I got endless ideas on, like, episodes to do, like, things to do episodes on, but I need one all-encompassing thing. I don't even know if that's the proper way to use that expression. One all-encompassing thing that, like a theme or whatever, that I could base all the rest of the podcasts off of. The best and only ones I could think of right now is, if y'all have ever seen the 10-minute podcast, that shit is hilarious, and 10 out of 10 would recommend. But that thing has a theme, you do what you do in 10 minutes and you gotta go. And honestly, myself included, people these days don't have the attention span to be able to watch fucking hour-long podcasts. Like, I'll watch Joe Rogan's podcast if there's someone that I really like as a guest. And don't get me wrong, I love Joe Rogan by himself, but I'm not gonna watch a fucking 3-hour podcast every other day. I'm just not, it just ain't gonna go down like that. And I really gotta heal this guy. I keep not fucking healing him because I'm talking, but oh well. Yeah, we're just gonna keep digging. Hopefully he doesn't poison touch me. God. But what else, man? That was a little bit of Theo. I've been watching too much fucking this past weekend, matter of fact. So, like, that's the kind of shit that I watch, I watched this past weekend. I watched Congratulations, which is Krista Leah's podcast. I watch a lot of those kind of podcasts. Like, I'll watch, like clips of a bunch of podcasts, but I think those are the 2 I watch the most. And honestly, those guys are, like, my inspiration, Those are 2 of the funniest people I've ever seen in my entire life. And, like, they both are good at what they do. So my thing is, I gotta figure out what it is that I do that I'm good at, like, which is easier said than done. Don't get me wrong, like, I love playing Pokemon, I love playing games in general, mostly Pokemon, but, I play some other shit now. I love playing games, I love being goofy, I love fucking making jokes, I like making people laugh, but I don't know what's my thing, and that's why I think I need to start it, and just start a podcast, do things, and then figure out what my thing is, rather than wait for, like, my thing to come to me. I gotta go find my thing, So that's the thing. And like Theo Von's thing, right? If you know Theo Von, he's a very funny comedian. One of my 2 favorites, as we just discussed. And his thing is, he has this way with words where he kind of confounds himself around a sentence, and he kind of just fucking maneuvers his way through some shit that normally, if anyone said it but him, it would not make any sense. But he delivers it to you in the there's delivery. He delivers it to you in a way that, since it comes out of his mouth, it makes sense, So, and Chris D'Elia's thing is, he gets Chris's thing is, I don't know why I said Chris is like I know him, like you. Chris D'Elia's thing is that he kind of gets on these rants, and he's like, he kind of hits you with that boy hand, and he's like, let me tell you fucking a thing about stuff, and it's like, okay, I will listen because you are loud and hilarious, which, that's a fucking skill set right there, loud and hilarious, bro. Loud and hilarious, that's a podcast right there, the Loud and Hilarious podcast. Not really, but something like that, But I want to have a theme. I want it to be a thing, like, and it doesn't have to be a thing where, like, for example, I was watching Parks and Rec earlier, and John Ralphio and fucking Tom Haverford had a podcast. It's called Not Your Average Podcast, and their thing was that they would try different nachos from around the world. Then your whole podcast, like, obviously that's a joke from a TV show. Granted, a beloved TV show that I fucking love. I have a R.I.P. Little Sebastian sticker on my car. Eat dicks. If you think I'm gonna sit here and make fun of Parks and Rec, you're absolutely correct, because I love that show and I have a R.I.P. Little Sebastian sticker on my car. So, if you did something like that, if you did Nacho, if I just happened to do Nacho Average Podcast, then every episode I'd just be eating fucking nachos and being like, these are good nachos, and then your whole podcast is based on nachos. And I'll say it again, before you fucking, your eyes roll into the back of your head like The Undertaker because you're angry at what I said, I know it's a fucking joke. That's just an example. that I just thought of because I just watched the show. So eat my whole dick and balls. All one word, dick and balls. Let's see here. What else we got in Shayland? Yeah, man, I'm just trying to think of a podcast. I'm just trying to think of one to do. And those guys, and honestly, what I just described to you poorly about those two comedians that I love, a little bit of that is kind of like reflected in me, I think, and it's just because I've been watching these guys for fucking years, and without even realizing it, I kind of pick up mannerisms. You know when you do that, you hang out with someone too long, and you start picking up their fucking mannerisms. I do that. I get people all the time that use the same words that I use, that kind of go about sentences the same way I do after a while after hanging out with me, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. It's like I can see a little bit of me in them, and that's not even like a sex thing, which I mean, depending on who you are, maybe I could see a little bit of myself in you, but it's flattering kind of, because it kind of makes me think like, okay, well, like the attributes that they have picked up on were cool to them, so subconsciously they were like, I want to do that too. So like I'm not trying to fucking steal bits. I'm not trying to like fucking model myself after them, but that's just how your subconscious works, dude. Like you fucking, that's why, you fucking, if you grow up and your dad fucking like works on old Mustangs and does shit like that, then you're probably gonna appreciate an old Mustang, and you're probably gonna do the same for your kids, right? Well, if your mom was super religious, you might grow up super religious, and it's not always guaranteed to be like that, but that's just how things work sometimes, So I don't know, man. It's kind of funny to think about how easy it is to kind of like the human brain is like a little sponge, the human personality is too. You just you pick up on stuff that you didn't even know you were picking up on. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Let's fucking What? Bro, when did I get so deep? Holy shit. I think I said things that make sense. Dude, I'm pretty sure I said things that make sense, so like, go me, Let's fight this fucking guy. So, the only ideas I had were doing something funny, and basically it would be like, we'll call it the Barely Legal Podcast. It'll be 18 minutes long, and then, like I'll do stuff for 17 minutes. Or 18 minutes. In Texas it would be 18 or 17 minutes, but I guess everywhere else it would be, probably just to avoid confusion, I'll probably just do 18 minutes. But yeah, so like something like that, or like have some kind of thing where it's like, because like I said, the attention spans of people, and this isn't just one of those, oh, people these days, or myself included, people these days don't have the attention span to watch those fucking long episodes, So I think if I'm gonna do something, it needs to be under 30 minutes. It needs to be something because like when I watch content, it's when I'm eating a meal. That's the number one time where I watch shit on my phone, on the computer, on the TV. I can't fucking physically eat food without watching something. If I'm at a restaurant with friends, that's the different thing. But like, if I'm at a restaurant by myself, I'll be watching Friends. So but that's just how it is, man. And I gotta eat. I gotta have something to watch while I eat. So that's kind of my thinking with that. Is like, it needs to be something short enough to where you can watch the whole thing. Short enough to where I can watch the whole thing, and in one sitting, basically. Oh, sweet water. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do, man. The very legal thing, that's probably not going to happen, but that's just an idea. It's something like that. Something because literally the number 18 would be a good number for the podcast to be, and that's what's associated with 18. So, something like that. And it didn't have to be fucking anything crazy. It just needs to be something. I just don't want to have a shitty podcast off a shitty idea, I could easily just start doing a fucking the Totino's podcast where I cook pizza rolls, and then when they're done, I'm like, podcast over, okay, which would be hilarious. And bro, I love me some as a single semi-adult male. I love me some fucking pizza rolls. I feel like once you hit 30, you're not allowed to eat pizza rolls anymore, dude. I feel like once you hit 30, fucking you try to get pizza rolls, and the cashier's like, dude, you're fucking 34. You can't go home to your wife and kids. Don't eat fucking pizza rolls. Go get food for everyone, you sack of shit. And put back the ranch, too, just in case. You don't fucking get that shit. I know what you can use that ranch for. Not today. But yeah, man, that's how it be, you know? That's how it goes. That is how it goes. Once again, I've lost myself, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm lost in this building. I've just been fucking meandering around this building. Okay, I gotta click the button. That's what it is. Is it in here? No, it's downstairs, huh? No, it's right there. Okay. Subtile. Listen, I know it's Mewtwo, but that's subtile. Now we go here. There's another fucking button. And an item. Iron. Okay. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to think what I want to do with the podcast. I'm kind of like I've been like reevaluating my life lately. You know, I'm not 100% content with the shit that's going on in my life, so it's like I can't just sit here and do the same shit forever and then complain about not liking where I'm at, because that's fucking stupid. So I need to do shit that makes me happy, and I need to do shit that I want to do. And this channel obviously is both of those things. So I want to get a different job. I want to do something that doesn't fucking suck dick. So I'll do that. Go get a different job somewhere. And then yeah, you know, we'll do that. So I want to get a podcast going. I want to make better content, which granted, listen, we all know I've never been one to toot my own dick, but my content has been improving lately, and I think that's just because I've been kind of leaning into the more fucking comedy aspect of it, rather than trying to be like, here is competitive Pokemon and what you should do. Because, like, dude, there's 1,000 fucking channels that are just guide to using this Pokemon. And, like, listen, man, I can fucking, if you want to know how to use a Kartana, I can fucking show you. But, like, it'd probably be funnier if I just, not funnier, it would be better if I just used Kartana regularly and then made jokes about it the whole time, because that shit is fun. So, you know, it's just shit like that. You know, I don't want to set myself up for failure, so I want to do shit, and yeah, man, I just want to do some shit. I don't ask for much. I just want to do some shit. Maybe some things, maybe some stuff, which granted are two of the worst things out there, but sometimes you gotta saddle up and do some things and some stuff, you know? Sometimes you gotta do things and stuff. And this is our podcast episode. Podcast number 2, actually. Yeah. Podcast number 2! Yeah. Yeah, man, so question of the day other than fucking and also I said comment, so I'm sorry about that, but I didn't correct it immediately, because I was hoping I could sneak it by you guys, but it was obvious. No, we can't do that. So, leave me ideas of what I could do, man. I don't know what the fuck I want to do. I already asked Twitter, and Twitter was no fucking help whatsoever. Only time Twitter ever comes a running is when I make a funny tweet, and which is like maybe once every 2 weeks, you know. So follow me on Twitter for sure, skis. I've been known to, dude, my whole fucking I think it's my Instagram. My fucking bio on Instagram is just like I'm funny sometimes, I think is what it says, or like I'm occasionally, some shit like that. Which is honestly, if you had to sum me up in a sentence, that would be it. Nobody wants to be funny all the time. Listen, man, if you find a person that's funny 100% of the time, they are criminally insane, and you should stay away from them. Because fucking, dude, being funny all the time takes a lot out of you. I tried, man. Trust me, I tried. But you work a lot better as a person, just being funny when the time comes, and then just kind of like, just fucking get away from me the rest of the time, you know? It's like, leave me alone 2/5 of the time. 1/5 of the time is sleeping, and then the other 2/5 of the time I'll be funny. You know, it's like, but give me 3/5 of the time to not have to be funny all the time, you know? So, I don't know which one of these I'm supposed to go to, so I'm gonna save, and then we will go down both if need be. Let's do this one first. I think that was the correct one. Cool. My fucking rappel went out. Guys, listen, I'm sorry. This episode I'm not doing shit, and honestly I might have fucking souped up my guys a little bit too much, because those 2 Kirums were surprisingly easy. But is this the fucking entrance? No, it's not. But okay, yeah, so we're down here. I'm gonna fight this fucking guy. So yeah, but I kind of ranted a lot, but I've I've been craving a good rant lately, so that's what this is gonna be, you know? Sometimes I'm off, just gotta do some ranting, you know? Call me the ranting strangler, you know? Uh, Flamethrower on Crocodile, Dragon Pulse on Crocodile, and hopefully that boy drops. Oh, shit. Well, okay, well, we'll get a little bit of chip. A little bit of Skylark on this man. Okay, he went for the re, which is fine with me. Dude, have you ever thought about how many moves could be construed as re? That was a weird sentence, but that's a real thing. There's a lot of moves that's kind of not. I guess I should just go for Stone Edge. I'm gonna miss, but dude, Stone Edge has 85 accuracy in this game, so fucking let's get it. You want to use physical fucking rock type Fire Blast, because I'm about it, dude. But Stone Edge, miss me with that Stone Edge, dude. Literally, because it will miss. But at a full restore. I'm running low on Pip on a few of these guys, but I should probably safeguard Chomp's Pip for later. So let's switch Breloom into, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. We'll keep Flare Bud in the second slot, but let's put Breloom in the first slot. Because the only thing Breloom doesn't like dealing with is like flying types and fire types, and I can switch in easily on those. So we're gonna run up here. We're gonna fight this fucking nerd. Look at this fucking nerd. Dude, the funniest thing to me, the funniest fucking thing to me is like when you call somebody something and you're also that thing, and then a third person will get mad and be like, don't fucking be mean to this type of person just because, and it's like, bro, I called him a weeb, and I'm literally watching anime right now, and I called him a weeb, and you're mad at me because I called him a weeb? Are you fucking kidding me? Nah, miss me with that entire bullshit, because that is not how that works. We're gonna Drain Punch you and Flamethrower you. Yeah. So, but that shit is funny as fuck to me, dude. So, like, calling somebody a nerd while I'm playing Pokemon on the internet? Like, are you fucking kidding me? It doesn't make any sense. Dude, one thing that I also realized, I was thinking about what's like my favorite thing that's funny, and I realized I think the thing that's funniest to me is personifying things as people that aren't people. Like when you give a voice to a dog and he's like just doing dog stuff, you know, and you kind of like National Geographics in your head, like, but from the dog's perspective, and you kind of narrate what the dog's doing. Dude, I will laugh all day thinking about that shit. Like one time I saw a dog wearing shoes, and I laughed about that shit for a month, dude. Like fucking, I would go to sleep and be like, and the dog was wearing shoes, and it was great. And also, I haven't seen a dog wearing shoes since, and all of my days have been 100% less funny since that day. So like, you know, fucking level 99 unknowns, dude. What the fuck? I should catch one that just knows HP Psychic. Like, go through and, like, wait until I got one with HP Psychic. I don't know why I pushed the thing yet. I don't know if I was supposed to push it yet, but oh well. Super Repel once again. Are we gonna fight a legendary over here soon? Is that what's gonna go on? Oh, what the fuck? She didn't walk, she floated. Dude, I just watched The Conjuring. No, fuck this. She floated over here. Okay, are we fighting or not? Dude, I don't care what you're saying. I hope nobody that's watching this cares what they're saying, because are we fighting or not? There we go, okay. Dude, this game never ends with us not fighting, dude. Okay. Woo! You know, Frostblast. Okay, easy. No, actually, it's not. I was like, Ice type, got it under control, but that's not what happened. So here's what we do. We're gonna sack fetus. It's. Aww. Okay, so this is gonna be a long, slow death by Ice Beam, I think is what's about to happen here. So let's just fucking get it over with. Yo, hold on. Dude. Hey, Frostblast, let me tell you, grass type moves are special in this game, so it ain't doing dick cheese. I'm just gonna keep clicking it, fuck it. Dude, remember the glory days when you could just spam Destiny Bond? Imagine how much fun Mega Banette would be with unlimited Destiny Bonds. Dude, holy shit. Does he even have an ice move? Do you? have an ice move. Okay, so this time all I gotta do is not attack him. So we'll just go for the Mach Punch. Aw, you poot nose. Oh, this sucks. Also, excuse my burp. So we're just gonna go. Oh, you got Crunch. You got Crunch there, do you? Does that mean he's out of Destiny Buns now? I feel like I start sentences sometimes and then I don't, or not sentences, I start like thoughts sometimes and then I just don't really finish them. And then I always wonder, like, I wonder if there's one guy that was interested in what I was saying and I just fucking changed the subject and he's like, oh. So, that's another thing y'all gotta let me know, dude. I gotta get my shit together, okay? So y'all gotta keep me in check, you know? You gotta let me know what you enjoy, you gotta let me know what you hate, what you like, all that shit. So, and you know what I hate? Is this fucking Frostlass being a piece of shit. Shadow tag. Hey, you ever fucking get 1v1'd by a grass type, you Frostlass? By a grass fighting type, you Frostlass? Have you? Please die. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. He had Ice Punch. This whole time. This whole time. He had Ice Punch? The whole time. The whole time. Chinese Jesus. Okay, let's go, because he's only got Ice Punch and Crunch. Ice Punch and Crunch. And the Divorce and Harrison Ford and the floorboards. So, okay, now that dies. I forgot that's how that worked. Toga Kiss is going to come out. You know Fairy type. Let's hit you with a Stone Edge. Just a touch. Stone Edge. Psychic. Oh, you got some lefties, do you? Okay. 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 Dragon Pulse. Yeah, so we had to drop the goo. Okay, if you follow me on Twitter, which you should be, honestly, if you care enough about fucking this shit to watch this fucking playthrough, you should be following me on Twitter. And one thing on Twitter that I joked about a long time ago was that I wanted to do a a draft league battle to the tune of what did I say? Of the Cha-Cha Slide. I don't know why. I just heard the Cha-Cha Slide one day and I played it in a Discord call and I was like, this is funny. It's the Cha-Cha Slide. I'm frozen solid. Please tell me Fire Punch doesn't know. But yeah, so I may or may not have done that. I had a draft league battle, and so basically I made that tweet, and I was like, okay, if I ever get like the hint that a battle I did would, like, if it works, if I'm like narrating the battle and I find myself going to the beat of that song, then I'm gonna like stop what I'm doing and I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna do that. That's exactly what happened. I started recording this battle. Not even started recording this battle. I was watching the replay, trying to like figure out, you know, just how bad I fucked up, because I almost choked. I didn't almost choke, but I could have won a lot easier than I did. Okay, we got the show bell, that's fine. So, but yeah, I was replaying the tape, and I kind of like realized like it would work, you know? So I spent probably 2 or 3 hours. It took 3 tries to record it all in one go to the beat of fucking Cha-Cha Slide. I like took the lyrics and changed them up to go to like make go with the battle. It's hilarious, dude. It's a terrible remix, but it's a battle. Like, this is some groundbreaking shit. I'm telling you, this is some groundbreaking shit. So that shit's gonna be funny. I'm also gonna record like an actual team builder and an actual thing of the battle, just in case for people that want to like actually see that shit. Because the league I'm in, it's for the ABC, so that league is a lot of fun, and I don't want to deny anyone the experience of getting to watch just the regular fucking battle, even though, you know, who really gives a shit, but but yeah, man, so that's the thing that's gonna happen. Look out for that. Should be Monday. This will go up on Thursday, so Monday is when that shit will drop, so definitely check that shit out. It's gonna be a bag of lols, I think. Approximately 1 bag of lols. I'm being walled by a P2. Speaking of lols. Lols and walls, man. Lols and walls. Podcast episode. Okay, so still thinking about it, man. It hasn't left the back of my mind. I don't know. I feel like an idea I'm gonna stumble upon an idea and it's gonna be fun. But I don't know, you know. So, actually, you know what? Nah, fuck it, let's do it. We're gonna sack feed these delts. And then we'll go into Breloom, because this thing has only clicked Ice Beam and Psychic, so like I don't want to switch in my Breloom and then it just die forever. So we'll go in with Young Piss here. We'll get our lefties, take us above half. He is gonna have Rough Skin, which kind of sucks, but it's only like a little bit, so it's not terrible. Plus he ain't even got no Violite, so that almost killed. And he just recovers, which means I will get back to full with the second Drain Punch, and I probably even with these lefties, honestly, yeah, fuck it. So, we get our Drain Punch. That boy drops. Fuck a Porygon 2, dude. I gotta play a Porygon 2 and, like, at some point today. It's not gonna be fun. Can't guarantee it will not be fun. Melodic. Okay, here's what we do. We seed them up, and then we spam them. Spam them up. We're at full, we live any hit. We should. Leech Seed, cool. Scald, don't burn me. No, okay, sweet. Yeah, and then we'll go for that Drain Punch. We'll see how much this does. It does a decent amount. That should be it. Yeah, see, I'm so glad I didn't click Bullet Seed. Yeah, man, the second Drain Punch should kill. 1v1 water types without even using grass moves. Are you kidding me? Chandelure, though. We're going to go ahead and get the Fialcon out of there. We should kill it with a dig. I'm a Garchomp. I don't care if we don't have Earthquake. This is Garchomp. I'm also a level or two ahead of him. Yep, Shadow Ball misses, and I think that's physical in this game, so it probably won't even do that much. Yeah, that's a physical Shadow Ball, dude. We'll go over that Pulse. Hopefully I don't need a Dragon move now. Uh-oh. It's about to get real loud, too. Dude, the thing about Texas is there's locusts in every tree ever, and when it gets to be any time of the day, they get real loud. So there's trees behind me, and it's gonna be loud, and I gotta end this shit before it gets crazy. That was actually a problem I had in recording the fucking the Cha-Cha Slide battle, because they were so fucking loud in the background. My mic was picking them up, so I had to do the whole you know, remove background noise thingy on my editing software, and that kind of makes it sound a little bit weird. So it's like Shay featuring Alvin and the Chipmunks is what it kind of sounds like, but it works, dude. It works. Blah 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 blah. I gotta go do some stupid bullshit. Let's fucking get this item. There's 2 items. Ooh, Puzzle Key, bruh. Puzzle Key and Solar Beam. That's not bad. So there's no legendary. It's just in here. Okay. So go ahead and subscribe, do all that bullshit. Sorry that today's episode was okay, you know what? No, I'm not sorry. I'm not. This was a funny episode. I said some funny things. I fucking diddled around in that wasn't the proper word, but I diddled around in that fucking cave for a little while, or that whatever the fuck that was. So we got a clean 33 minutes. Go ahead and subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I'll see you guys next time for episode 16. Bye forever.